Matthew 16:24. Then Jesus said to the disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me." This verse is the seedbed of those that move on in life to become the great leaders of our time. Even Jesus knew how important it is for one to be able to follow 100% in order to receive the blessings of self-denial, sacrifice, and a commitment to do good works. Do not look upon this world to find a great leader in his or her words, but instead follow his or her movements. You will not find him or her demanding a platform or promoting oneself to receive the leadership seat. Instead, he or she will be amongst the people observing and listening in order to provide the tools each one needs to accomplish the task set before them. A master carpenter focused on building others up rather than self. Do not think of leadership as one that controls everything, but instead think of leadership as an infinite loop of followership. Take a look at the geese flight formation. There is always a rotation of leadership because the lead bird faces the most wind resistance and tires faster. Thus, the geese take turns leading, ensuring that no single bird bears the burden for too long, which helps the entire flock maintain endurance. A true leader operates continuously in this follower mentality, constantly in builder mode, making certain everyone in the tip vortex constantly grows, so when it comes time for them to lead, it is a seamless transition. Notice the way the leader moves, as it will not be a chaotic dance, but rather a rhythmic movements. One of the great conductors, John Nelson, is known for his ability to build profound emotional rapports and deep connections with both the music and musicians. The musicians characterize his movements as Berlioz expert, engaging each one to reach maximum performance peak. He has a profound trust in his orchestra, unlike any other conductors of the time. John's rhythmic movements dance across the hearts and minds of all who come within his circle. A leader who lives by the words of Matthew 16:24 has a knowing that can only come with the partnership of the Holy Spirit. He shows up in every encounter with an understanding and insight that no one can comprehend. The way forward is crystal clear in his or her mind and shared with everyone. Ownership of the idea or solution is never needed, as he or she finds value from within. The Holy Spirit whispers his or her uniqueness and guides his or her daily footsteps, sharing with him and her the empowerment of being a vessel of the Trinity. One who desires to be a disciple and take up their cross to follow Christ needs to prepare for the plucking season. God will remove everything that does not breathe his light. You must be ready for a solitary walk for a brief time in order for the Holy Spirit to walk with you for breathing truth and understanding. A time shared with him for growing you up in spiritual maturity in order to send you out to be a leader who follows. This time period will be your greatest challenge. You will lose people whom you called friends, as God will not allow unholy near you during this training up period. You will have to lay fear at the cross because he will strip material items out of your life too. This is to prepare you for the provisioning that will come. The provisions from God are placed in his timing, as the walk he has you on now is one of shaping and rebirthing into a new life. You will not turn back as Lot's wife did, as God keeps your footsteps in a forward movement. You are now on a path intended for your uniquely designed life, and the giftings he bestows send you into places that will build up his kingdom. There will be moments when you feel like an imposter walking someone else's life. God will sanctify your mind daily as you turn your thoughts over to him. You are now powered under in this new life, stepping into faith as a leader with rhythmic movements, playing tunes and expressing motions for attracting his children home.